let us do a quick recap while we're waiting on Reed. So,
perhaps we also find Bolt's body.
He's currently pillaging the corpse as we speak.
he is asleep and naked and covered in blood, laying beside the other corpse. No, he's not. All right. So last week, you guys had returned to Phandalin with all of the gear in tow as much as you could. You turned that in to receive your reward. You also escorted the human who was captured, Sildar, back to Phandalin as well, for which you also were given a reward. And went to talk to various people in the town, each of you. Let's see. I believe Wolf mostly just hung out at the tavern until he had heard the cries of pain and torture. Palma, what were you doing? You were going to one of the shops,
the mines.
I believe. The mines.
Just looking for an enchanter.
Ah, that's right. So you went to the mining exchange, and you met someone who was interested. Oh, Jesus!
Maybe just got this trick for Halloween. They should just
I thought I was dark side.
For the Halloween.
All right.
I'm focused.
Where the woman who was there and in charge, and I'll have to look up her name real quick.
Sorry, this is the woman who was repairing stuff?
Halia.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
my contact, yeah.
Yes, your contact at the Miners Exchange explains to you that there is a band of ruffians who are trying to basically run the town and giving everybody lots of grief, and she would be very happy to see them dealt with. Nima and Reed and Scarfino were going around to various places,
Hey, Tricap.
looking at weapons and armor, and while there, while
I should actually
waiting to get his axe sharpened, as it were, failing in the metaphor, succeeding in the literal, he pulled out this little marble that he had recovered from the leader of the goblins at the cave, and it started attacking him, literally thrusting red vines of pulsing, spiny thorn energy into his fingers, and looked like it was pushing all the way inside him.
Wait, wasn't it the mask, not the orb?
No, that was the orb. It was the orb.
Oh, okay.
With the collected efforts of everybody, including he who should not be named, who attempted to take his arm off, you did manage to get the orb pulled free.
Nice try,
with
Cap.
significant pain on his part. So he is convalescing. But it is free, and it is in Nima's pack, and it is frozen solid. Well, the whole pack is, with that in there. Zophie, what were you doing? I'm trying to remember. You were...
We're supposed to cover what he was doing now, but he was at, praying, and then he met some important person we don't know about yet.
Yeah, it was supposed to be I met his sister.
You met Sister Garael, that's right. We didn't get a chance to go into that. Actually, you know what? Why don't we do that while we're waiting on Beardy Pants?
Also, just curious, when does our extra XP kick in?
What extra XP?
We're doing the story in our pictures.
Our homework.
Yeah.
Yes, the homework. Yeah, immediately.
How much was it?
100.
100?
75 and 25.
Sweet. Current XP is 450.
All right. We all good? All right.
Yeah, I think so.
Sophie.
Yes,
So, Strith, you were visiting the local shrine. It's a shrine of Tamora. Tamora is the goddess of good luck. She is one of the favored goddesses of adventurers and gamblers, of course, and anybody who just needs a lucky break. And you are visiting there, praying. Why don't you tell me exactly what it is that you are doing? And did you pick a god? Did I give you a god? Did you pick one? I don't remember.
You gave me one. You gave me Timora as the god of
Wow.
my choice.
Gee, it's almost like I did that on purpose.
Yeah. Who would have thunk?
Yeah.
It might be Whirlwind.
Okay.
I don't know what's
so
wrong.
what exactly are you doing? Are you just general meditating? Are you in any specific prayer? Catechisms? What are you doing?
Just general meditating, wishing for good luck in our travels with our inconsistent party with many of attitudes. And really that's about
Angel,
it.
thanks for the
We're
resub.
thankful that we all arrived back alive and wishing for good luck in
Really
our future
appreciate it. Thank you.
adventures, which are sure to be more dangerous.
Indeed. All right, so as you are there and you are praying and meditating, you will feel a hand on your shoulder from behind you, which is a bit of a surprise because you didn't hear it coming at all.
We have sneaky townsfolk.
Indeed.
So I'll
What are
turn
you doing?
around and see who it is.
All right.
Yep.
You will see a woman.
Your mic died. Again.
Pretty sure he just cursed.
Bad Mike.
Son of a...
Yep. Look at him cursing. He's just cursing up a storm over there.
Giggle
Yep,
Sticks, what's up?
Sure is.
Yep.
He's
His,
back.
his mic
My-
censored itself.
My levels are moving.
You're
Yep,
back
we can
now.
hear you now.
Nice.
You're back.
Would you like
Jester, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the MegnaGaming, good sir.
Did you say the magic word and it came back?
What?
Doom.
My levels are perking? Test. Yeah? No? I'm tapping it. It's working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we hear
I
you.
don't know. Yeah,
Tap it
weird.
harder.
All right.
Tap it just a little harder.
I will tap it as hard as I want. All right. Okay, so she's standing behind you. She's a woman who's dressed. Don't think like a nun. Like that's not the sort of thing you would find here. But she is, especially not someone who is of Tamora. But she does appear to have some kind of a stole around her shoulders.
Okay.
And she says, "Ah, you are of Tamora, are you not?
Yes.
I recognize the holy symbol you bear."
Yes, I come from the city of Neverwinter, from the temple there.
Do you now? And your name is?
I'm Strath.
It is good
Not
to meet
Streth,
you.
it's
I am
Strife.
Sister Guerrero.
Dang it. At least I know now.
What brings you to our sleepy little burg?
Evil Skeptic, what's up, buddy?
La 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 la.
La la. Actually,
Checking my levels.
our temple in Neverwinter occasionally sends part of its members out to smaller towns to spread word of our dearest god or goddess.
Well, yes. And they sent you here.
Yes.
That's a bit odd.
I sense a lie.
I mean, I am here.
But don't tell anyone.
Why would they need to send somebody else?
Maybe you were forgotten of? Do you have contacts in Neverwinter?
Oh, yes. I definitely maintain contacts. No, I wonder. That is a possibility. I might be able to use your help.
Oh, really? And what do you require?
Well, I myself tried to undertake a quest for our goddess recently and was met with failure. So perhaps the goddess saw fit to send you this direction so that you may assist.
I see. Tell me more.
There is a spell book which is precious to our cause, and we need it retrieved, but it is being kept by one of dark purpose. Somebody's tippity-tappity typing.
Type. Yep.
Those who type will be shocked with lightning. At least if they type so loudly.
Push the dog for the win.
I'm lazy. I'm a lazy monk.
Do you have a machine keyboard or something?
No.
It sounds like it.
Have you hooked up a typewriter to your PC somehow?
Ting ting.
That would be epic.
I'm typing with talons. Come on now. Dragonborn talons. Try to give me some leeway.
I mean, you look calm and peaceful on the surface, but that's typing of rage.
Okay, now you have this idea in my head of like
Whoa!
Streets of Rage, but as a typing game. That would be awesome.
Scarfino.
Look at that sexy face. Nope, can't hear you.
Which side is he on? Oh, he's on this
We
side.
can't hear you.
A sad face.
Hi.
Hello.
It's about time you showed up.
He's always late, just like a dwarf.
It's those little legs. They can't move fast enough.
Seems like he came up short this time.
Ah,
That Canadian.
Wow.
humor.
waka waka waka. All right.
I don't think he's in raid call. He might be.
Oh yay! All right. Let's see. Where were we? Zoki. Yes, we were talking. So
Yep.
yes, there is a spell book that is being held by one of dark purpose, and it would be in the best interest of our order to have it restored.
Restored or returned?
Both.
Is it damaged?
Ha! Not that kind of restored. Let's just say, in the hands of those who now possess it, it is not the same.
Okay. And you had went after this before? You mentioned you
Yes. A few weeks ago, I ventured out and barely returned with my life.
And you just went by yourself?
That pun though.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay.
Why? Do you by chance have some companions that could accompany you?
Perhaps.
She asks knowingly, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Perhaps. We will see if I can convince them, or if they have other plans. How do you know about how far away this is?
Not
Well,
far.
Okay. All right. Outside of town, then, I would assume?
Yes. If you are able to secure the help of
Yeah, it'd be
others,
funny, Whirlwind.
come back and see me, and I will give you the information.
Okay.
All right. Anything else you want to talk to her about? Anything else you wanted to talk to her about? Okay.
No, I don't think so.
All right then.
That will be all.
So, bolt. Bolt, 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 bolt.
Looks like Bolt has a scar on top of his eye.
Yeah, the shadow does kind of.
Or some really unruly eyebrow.
It's like a weird monocle.
It's growing.
You've like twisted it into your beard. It's awesome.
You
Are
got
trying to
temple
make it
hair.
match your avatar?
All right. So, it is the Jesus. What are you doing, Zombie?
Scaring those viewers, I think.
Scaring all of our viewers
All of them.
over to the dark side.
There, no more shadow. Alright, tell me some shit.
All right. It is
What?
the next morning, and as you all awaken, you from your various places you have been staying, because it has been a busy day. So you all pretty much went to bed fairly shortly. Each of you will come out of your rooms at the inn, and well, actually, tell me what you all are doing.
I'm not wearing anything, and I walk outside and stretch on the porch.
People just all they see is hair. They can't see. They're not wearing anything.
Hey, Bolt. How you feeling? You feeling
How
any
you
better?
feeling?
I'm guessing you
Morning.
feel,
Yeah.
considering not having an orb on your hand.
I want that back.
You know, it took me like 4 hours to unfreeze this thing.
Wait,
I
are
don't
you
want to
holding
touch
it?
it, so no, it's in the backpack. It's an invisible
alright.
backpack. Okay.
So you're holding,
Anyway.
you're just holding up your hand because
That bastard paladin froze my backpack, and it took me forever to unfreeze it.
You unfroze it that
Anyway,
easily?
I'm pretty sure we should go back to the blacksmith and go get our weapons, and maybe ask her more about what's going on.
Hey, zombie. Good to see ya.
Okay.
What about the rest of you? Are you all? So what about the rest of you? Have you all joined the common room area?
I'm. Where is this common room located? Sorry, is this?
So the inn that you were staying at, all of your rooms are upstairs, and there will be a short hallway. I mean, there's literally only like 6 rooms, so you guys are taken up. There's nobody in town right now except for the locals. So each of you has your own room. And it's pretty much just upstairs, short hallway, going down the stairs, and there's your common room.
Grenade uncountable.
area.
Welcome, guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my way down to the bar. I'd like to talk to the barkeep.
To the barkeep? All right. He is behind the bar, looking a little tired. He has pulled an all-nighter. It's probably actually near the end of his shift, as it were. But he is there, yawning a bit.
Is there anyone else near the counter?
Nope. It is early morning.
Perfect.
Unless anybody else is downstairs already. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Anybody else
Yeah.
downstairs?
I'm gonna head
Bye.
downstairs, see if they have any food. I'm hungry.
Okay.
Not me.
All right. Just Strife. He's the only one downstairs.
Okay. So I'm gonna approach the barkeep, and I'm gonna go to the far end of the bar, sort of off to the side, and I'm gonna wave the barkeep over. Excuse me, barkeep.
He comes traipsing over. Yeah, what can I do you for? How was your night stay?
It was good. I actually got some rest. You're almost done for the night?
Oh yeah, it's been a long night. You know, when you hear screams of bloody murder going on over in the town earlier in the day, it's always a bit of a cause for discussion amongst the locals.
Is that a common occurrence around these parts?
No, I can't say that was. You know, last time we had anything like that is when little Billy got into the pitchforks. So it's a bit of a mess.
Wow. All right. And I'm leaning in at this point, so I can lower my voice. And I'm asking barkeep, what can you tell me about the red brands?
His eyes get really wide. Who?
I don't need specific details from you. I just I'm kind of curious, perhaps maybe things you've heard, rumors, if you will. The red brands.
Well, Not not a lot. I know they're around here somewhere in town.
Do you know their
Why?
leader?
Why do you ask? Their leader? Do I know their? No. Why would I know their leader? That's absurd. No.
So
No.
there is a leader of the group.
I don't know. I've never. Why are you asking me these things?
You seem awfully nervous. I'm not sure. It's just casual conversation.
He's the leader.
Look, people don't like talking about it. You say the wrong thing to the wrong person, and you end up dead or worse.
I can
I've got a
appreciate.
family to feed. I can't be worrying about this sort of thing.
I can appreciate the severity of the situation. Listen, tell you what. When's the end of your shift? When are you getting off here?
That's very forward of you.
Yeah. This is probably my favorite character. I'm just saying.
Soon, when baby comes downstairs, yeah. Soon.
Okay, so you're not even going to be around here much longer. I assume most of your work is done. Listen, why don't you just tell me a little bit more information on what you know about the Red Brands? Anything you can tell me, or anyone you can point me in the direction of, and I'll give you some gold. I'm assuming he doesn't want gold.
Oh, okay. Bolt's penis falls off.
Yes.
What can I do with it? Can I put it in? Can I hang it from my belt?
Like a trophy?
It's mine.
Right next to the orc's head.
Doesn't it always hang from your belt?
Can I hand it? Can I? All right.
Hey, Ghost.
I offer it to Palna. Wrapped with a bow. What say you? No, I'm just kidding. Rewind.
No, hold on. Maybe I can use it as a bargaining chip.
Too small. Too small. Not worth enough.
Oh, you got served.
That's why you made his name Bound to Huge.
All right.
Vander compensating is more like it.
That's amazing.
All right. Are you going to wait for him after work?
Yeah. So I tell you what, I'll make a arrangement for him to meet me out behind the bar, and as lovely as that sounds, when he gets off his shift.
He totally doesn't know what to make of this.
Don't do that, Reed. Don't do that. That scares me. I'd be so sad.
Yeah. You have to wait 3 weeks to do that.
Mr. Scarfido, it's not as big as my lightsaber.
You're making me really horny right now. All right, let's continue. Magnus getting mad. Let's do D&D.
Nemus put on the gunners to protect himself from the exposure to this scenario. Alright.
I can play that game.
Oh, geez. Everybody's whipping the gunners out. As it were. I have no gunners to whip out, sorry.
I don't hear yet, I'm sad.
Yeah, and the cat right there. Okay. So, after for too long, he will finish his shift, and he will meet you. Are you where, behind the bar? You mean behind the building?
Yeah.
Okay. So just so you're aware, that's like
out in the open.
Yeah.
Can you? Okay.
Can you here?
Can you
this is
describe the situation? Like the surrounding areas.
Well, you can see this. What's behind is pretty much an open field here, but there is kind of an alcove sort of area here. You could probably talk in quietly.
Are there any like pedestrians walking around?
It is quite early in the morning. Give me a D4. Roll that D4. Oh!
Best D4 ever.
Winner.
You got some school kids walking by, and looks like some other people, maybe farmers of some kind. They're out heading to market. Surprising amount of foot traffic for a sleepy little town.
All right, perfect. So has the barkeep arrived?
Yes, he arrives, as it were.
Okay. Sir, what's your name?
My name? Why do you want to know?
Well, my name's Paulna, and before I kind of get into any sort of business or questions or whatnot, I just want to know who I'm dealing with.
Okay,
What's your name?
all right. Okay, all right. It's Toblin. Toblin, okay?
Toblin. All right. Well, Toblin, I don't want to cause you too many problems. But let's be honest. We're here in the middle of the open. There's people all around. I don't think anything bad's going to happen to you with all these witnesses. Why don't you just level with me? What do you know about the Red Brands? You know something.
Keep your voice down. It's not a matter.
Is this making you uncomfortable? That I'm talking about the Red Brands?
He runs.
Did you just
Fair
roll
enough.
a dice? Did you just roll a dice?
Nope. I
Oh.
just judged it. He runs.
All right, fair
I
enough.
chase that dude. I'm chasing him.
You don't even know. You're not even there.
Standing with me.
You're naked on the balcony.
I know. All right.
You just.
Like
I believe I can
Brian up in
fly
here.
and jump off the balcony on him.
I retract my previous
Slap it.
statement. Sorry.
Hard enough and fast enough, you can fly.
All right, so he left. So I'm gonna come back into the bar. Now, Strife is the only one that's left down here.
Yes. Unless anybody else has come downstairs.
I do.
Okay. Reed is downstairs and he's naked or not naked.
I guess
I'm not wearing anything.
I am too, because I'm supposed to be like looking after him. I'm sort of worried.
Cuddle buddy. All right. So yeah, I haven't
were
put
you the
anything
one
on
who
yet.
stripped his
Actually,
armor
I'm carrying like a little pelt or whatever, like whatever my pants would have been. I'm carrying them in my hand just in case we go somewhere nice. So I'm not wearing anything. I just woke
Your
up.
loincloth.
Yeah, I'm carrying my loincloth in my hand just in case. But yeah, so I go downstairs. What do I see?
Instead of wearing it.
I go downstairs. That's what I see.
Well, please just put it on. We have to go to the blacksmith eventually.
The thing is, you can't even really see anything because it's just all hair.
And let's not forget, it is the dead of winter, and it's very cold right now, and we all notice this.
He's quite warm.
I put on my
He's doing alright
loincloth.
for himself.
I put on my loincloth and I go downstairs. Very sad. I'm ashamed at what everybody saw, and I cover it up, and I go downstairs.
I'm used to it at this point.
I bet you are.
His training methods are weird. Let's just.
Good
All
night,
right.
everybody.
Okay, so I walk in through the door, and I see Straith. He's over there still looking for food, and I ask, what happened to the barkeep?
I don't know. He wasn't here when we got here.
I think you had something to do with that, Palma.
Well, I was
seemed a
talking to
little-
him, but he seemed a little skittish. I was just trying to get some information on the locals, and he took off. I don't know what happened.
What were you
you
trying to
know-
find out about?
I haven't seen him since he left with you.
Palna, is there something you're looking for?
Well, quite possibly. There's a potential opportunity for us. Although I was trying to find some more information before approaching you guys on it. Why don't we go back upstairs after we grab some food here, and we'll discuss, just in case some of the locals come in here.
Sure. I mean, we have to go find the paladin, right? He seems to be missing.
And Alafa, he hasn't woken up yet either.
So happy. So happy no one noticed me yet.
Indeed, I'm actually looking, and I don't think anybody has. Not with that roll. Oh, wait. Actually, Strife, you are very aware.
He's hiding in the corner, isn't he?
Oh, is he alive?
Yeah, actually, you're barely aware. I take that back. You're barely aware.
You don't see me in the corner.
Okay,
You
so
think-
let's
you think
head
he's
back
there.
up.
Yeah, come on. We'll go take a look.
All right.
I'm gonna knock on Alafa's door first.
Silence.
Doesn't seem like anyone's there. Do you think he left early?
Well, we can take a look. At this point, I try the handle for the door.
Is it
it
open?
opens? Yep.
Okay, it swings open. What do I see?
An empty room with, I'm assuming, a made bed.
He's gone again. Guys, do you know where Alafa went? He's gone again.
I mean, he's familiar with this town. I'm sure he went to go see an old friend or something.
Ooh, Nemo remembers the old friend I talked about.
All right, fair enough. I make my way down the hall to Fallen's room.
I get in front of you and I kick the door in because I'm pissed off that he froze my backpack.
Knock, knock, knock.
Hey, Paladin! Oh, shit.
Yes, lying on the floor. Everybody knows this except for Bolt, because he wasn't here. Lying on the floor.
Oh, it smells.
In a puddle of blood is the corpse of Lord Fallen.
The irony.
With, which is, well, yeah, a little bit.
Serves you right.
So, yeah.
You know, at this point,
That's a
I
dead
never
body.
really cared for the dude.
Okay, that's not the problem. The problem is one of our members is dead. This could have been any one of us, and Alafa's missing. Do we know if he's okay? Do we know if he's gone? Do we know if he did this?
Good. I'm gonna high five him.
So much typing.
Wait, Strith. Where did Strith go?
Where is Strith? Strith is not with you upstairs.
Hey, Potato.
Let's go back down and find him. He seems to be the only other person who we're missing, other than Alafa.
Alright, so I'll come down. I walk down the stairs, and I look around, and now everyone's
And
gone.
there
No one's
is-
here.
Nope, no, downstairs. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Yep.
I
Empty room.
walked downstairs.
We do things while things
Yeah,
are going
yeah,
on.
you're there. You're there too. I assumed you walked with them.
No, I just stayed
Okay.
downstairs.
This is getting weird. I'll tell you guys what. Bull and I have an errand to do. We'll meet you guys back at the tavern in a few hours.
Gotta get me an axe back.
Yeah,
Nice.
my
How's that
two-hander.
dwarf?
Nice.
How's that dwarf voice? You like that?
It's very dwarfish.
At least I can speak, and I can understand Dwarfish according to my log.
Well, there you go. then you can.
Okay, so at
Of
this
course,
point,
he's probably just has an accent, but yeah.
at this point, everyone's gone.
Well, we're about to, unless you want to tell us something.
No, I mean at this point, I'm just gonna hang here for a minute.
Okay. So,
Palna. I want to see if there's anything on the body.
Yeah, nobody examined the body. So,
I want to. Dibs.
okay, Bolt's gonna go examine the body.
But I tell Palna, do you want to come with me? Palna, you want to go with me?
Bolt, where are you going? Don't you want to go to the blacksmith?
Listen, kid. Stay outside the door if you know what's good for you.
Oh, I know what you're doing. You know what? I'll wait outside.
Magzilla, thanks for
care
the
about
follow.
that
Welcome to the
anyway.
Magnation.
Those training methods.
Give me a cut of the gold, though.
So, Palna, you want to go inside this room, or? I just want to check the body for anything
Wanna have a
anything
threesome with
interesting.
a corpse? Hmm?
No, no.
fair enough,
I just
I'll
want to
come
go. I want to inspect. All right.
I
Okay.
hope it's been looted.
We're gonna split this 3 ways, but I don't want the kid to see what happened in this room.
Okay. All right. You close the door, and you're now alone with Palma and a corpse.
So what do we see?
Well, why don't you give me an investigation check? Actually, investigation.
I'll roll one too. Because
Damn!
Jesus Christ!
Show
You
me
go-
everything. Show
you
me
go-
everything.
Fucking Rain Man, you can count every grain of dirt on the ground. Christ Almighty! All right. 2,348. Definitely 2,348.
What?
Rain Man.
he was doing Rain Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing the gay bar guy voice again.
Dustin Hoffman is not a gay barkeeper, okay? Alright. So Jesus Christ. Throat slit. Clearly the cause of death. That's where the pool of blood is mostly stemming from. Whoever did it really got that artery good. They knew exactly where to hit and what to do. You would wager that the type of weapon would have been a thin blade, possibly somewhat small. Just judging by the width of the cut and the angle at which it happened. Judging by the Jesus Christ, you're fucking CSI, and you're not even like that. Not even like what I would call a truly intelligent character. In terms of
Wolf just lost his mind.
what is on his person, there is nothing.
Isn't there a hammer?
Mr. McAwesome, thanks for the follow,
No.
dude. Welcome to the Magnation.
No, none of his gear. He was wearing his not civilian clothing, his normal clothing. So his armor gone, weapon gone, money gone.
Are there cabinets, armor, like a place where it could have been stored? Is there a chest? Is there anything else in the room?
There's I gave you for that,
A
with that
random
20, you did
Ood.
a circle of the room.
Thanks for
you-
the follow,
you
man. Welcome to the Magnation.
Color of the
Fucking
bed sheets.
eagle eyes. Yeah. Yeah.
What color are the bed sheets?
Chartreuse.
I like that. All right. So, all right. So there's nothing here. Palna, what do you want to do?
Do you guys
Well,
see
I-
anything
Should
in
we
there?
bury the body?
Gergentis,
Whoever
we'll be
did
down
this
in a
did it
minute.
Quick.
I'm gonna take a quick look just at the lock mechanism here, since I'm familiar with them, and I kind of want to see if it was busted in or if this was a quiet job.
Using the roll that you gave me before, it's a pretty good roll. I will say that you can tell that this lock is not very complicated. It is not something that is very secure by any stretch of the imagination. However, it should keep anybody out who didn't know what they were doing. The lock itself does not appear to have been picked. You do not see any signs of wear on the slot where you would normally find where picks had scraped along the edges. So either the door was unlocked to begin with, or he didn't need to pick it. One of the two.
Gotcha.
You do also note, Bolt, that both of you, that he is laying on the floor, not in the bed. So he probably would have been standing up. Probably.
Am I able to see what kind of weapons our other group members have?
Well, why don't you give me a history check, please? See if you can remember.
This turned into a fucked up game of Clue.
Bolt, by the way, it appears that either this lock was not picked, so in other words, either it was unlocked, or whoever got in here did not need to pick the lock, i.e. they had a key.
Okay.
Okay, so with that roll, you recall that Alafa has daggers, and that Strife has short swords, and you also know that Gargantius has a blade as well, but it's pretty fucking big. Doesn't seem both of them are pretty fucking big. Doesn't seem like either of them would be suitable for this. Palna also has a rapier and a dagger. So pretty much everybody but you and Gargantius would have the weaponry capable of such a thing.
I don't know. Should we investigate this further or leave it be?
I'm actually kind of curious because we did just have an encounter with the barkeep. He seemed a little skittish and he ran off fairly quickly. He would have a key to this room, and well, maybe the door was left unlocked and it was still him.
On his face too. He had a big old grin on his face too.
It could have been a late night visit, planned or unplanned, but
yeah.
Either way, I am a little
Planned or
curious
unplanned
now.
plunder.
All right. So should we go try and track down the dude that ran away from you?
I'm sure he'll come back.
They always come back. All right. Next scene.
Alright, so are you guys coming
Gargantius,
downstairs to meet us?
Come on in. Come on in if you want to take a peep. Come on.
Well, we're downstairs. I'm talking to Olafa and Strith.
Oh, okay. You left.
Okay, so I just peeked down the stairs, and I see everyone's returned, so I... Bolt, everyone's back, let's go.
Onward.
There is a woman now, actually, who has come out and is behind the bar. She's been back in the kitchen area, and she has been kind of watching you guys. And at the first mention, well, what? So what are you guys saying? What are you guys doing?
We've been discussing, well, I was just mentioning that the paladin is dead, and maybe Alafa wanted to bury it, and he said only when it brings profit. So now we're together, we can talk about whatever.
So, were you saying this quietly or out loud?
Normal volume, not like yelling.
All right. So the woman, who is what would appropriately be termed a battle axe of a woman. I mean, she looks like something out of a Wagner opera. Suddenly starts and says, "What? Is somebody dead upstairs?"
Yeah, that paladin we had in our parties was killed last night.
Oh, 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 out of the way, out of the way. And she starts like pumping up the stairs really loudly. As you guys are stepping out of the room, you hear the thunderous hooves of a very large woman running up the stairs in your general direction. She does not necessarily see you, and I need Bolt and Palna. Oh, Palna went away.
I can do it! Ah!
Roll
What am I
dexterity
rolling?
saving throws, please.
Oh god, I can't reach it. Skills. Nope. Core stats. Yeah, alright, I'll be right back. I have to
Do you
feed
remember how to
MegnaGaming.
roll dexterity saving
Yep.
throws? There you go. A 12, huh? Yeah, that'll be fine. A 9, huh? Ah, that's not so fine.
God.
Alright, so Palna gets kind of shoved against the wall as she's barreling past. Bolt, she literally, like, shoulder checks you, and you go flying up over her and land on the stairs, thereby rolling down them in a little dwarven ball of fur and armor, and landing at the base of the stairs in a heap. You hear a bloody scream as she reaches the room upstairs.
Okay. Let's see what Palma says.
Well, Palma's not here, so
No, so we need a delay. He said
he's
he had to feed the cat.
AFK.
Yeah.
You guys can talk out loud, you know,
Hey guys,
since nobody else is doing anything.
the fuck just happened?
You seem to be upside down, dwarf.
Well, I'm trying to get my head out of my ass here on the ground. So, somebody want to help me up? No.
If you wouldn't have cut your dick off earlier, it wouldn't be a problem.
You said anything
Lost your
about
center
cutting?
balance.
As it holds onto a knife.
It's 9:30 in the morning. I'm drunk.
Spoken like a true dwarf.
Yeah, so she's gone,
All
right? Ran through.
She is. You hear exclamations and crying in a foreign language, and then you hear a.
In a room next to me.
You're at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. So
You fell down
she's
the
up
stairs.
top. Where is she right now? Like, where is she? She ran past me down the stairs or knocked me down the stairs?
She knocked you down the stairs as she was heading up the stairs.
Okay.
She shoulder checked you like up and over her.
Like to go. I would like to get up off the ground and go upstairs.
Yes.
And be like, woman or wench. I'm gonna yell wench. Get back here
All
if
right.
you know what's good for you.
You hear a whomp on the ground, and literally the entire inn kind of shakes a little bit.
That's a huge bitch.
And it goes really quiet, and she's not yelling or saying anything.
I'd like to go investigate.
Okay, she has fainted in the room. Wait, what were you doing that on?
The lady.
Well, okay, you weren't. That has you have to be within sight to do that.
I went
You're
upstairs to
downstairs.
do it after Zofia asked me to.
Okay. All right.
Should be too loud. We're drinking.
It's too loud too early in the morning.
And you think this isn't going to be loud?
No.
All right. Well, let's roll that saving throw with penalties, and I'm not. Okay.
Crazy. Well, hey, tell them what happened.
So Palina, you got kind of banged against the wall by the female innkeeper. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the bullet got knocked down the stairs. And now the woman is upstairs, freaking out. Alafa has gone upstairs to try to calm her down.
That's what they call it these days.
That's what they call it. Magical Prozac. And, or more like Valium. And you actually catch her with the spell as she's kind of like spinning and getting ready to lose consciousness, and she's literally like mid-spin, like, hey, and just starts giggling. And it gets pretty disturbing pretty fast.
Good.
She
used that
though,
spell.
So much better than her freaking out.
She will eventually run out of breath and still pass out, but she will pass out with a smile.
That's what's important.
It almost sounds kind of familiar.
Army dude, hey buddy.
It's very Joker gas, yes.
Good to see you again.
Joker, yes.
Alright, so now what?
I make my way back downstairs and finish drinking.
Yep. I'm going back to the kitchen to get
Okay,
breakfast.
so Paulno was talking about a job earlier. Do you want to talk more about that? You said you had an opportunity?
I don't really know yet. I'd hate to waste anyone's time. I think I'll keep that under my belt till I find out a little bit more information.
Well, maybe we could look for the information while we're out and about, you know, because I'm guessing a lot of us are looking for information today on where Gundren is, on what this orb in my backpack is, on a lot of different things.
Wait, on where the orb in your backpack is?
On what it is.
On what it is. Okay, I was like,
It's okay, English is hard.
where it is.
All right, so at this point, I'm gonna look around. I assume everyone's gone now that the ladies passed out upstairs.
Well, there's nobody else in the inn. That's for
Perfect.
certain.
Okay.
As someone scared off the bartender, I had to make my own drink.
Free drinks. Free drinks on Paul Nakaz. Free drinks
free
on Paul
drinks?
Nakaz. Can you not appreciate that? The bartender's gone. The other innkeepers upstairs passed out. It's a round. It's a round on
at
me.
this point.
So
When bartender's gone, the wolf will play.
I wave everyone over, and gentlemen, I spoke with a lady in town yesterday, Halia. She proposed something very interesting for a decent contract, 100 gold. Apparently there's a few interesting rough characters around town, if you will. I don't think we've met any of them. Everyone so far seems fairly either timid or friendly, or not too much of a risk. Apparently these guys go around town harassing people. They seem like they may be the kind of crew to extract money from the locals, perhaps for protection. Long story short, Halia would like the leader of the Red Brands to be dealt with, if you get my drift. And in exchange, we're gonna get some gold from that. When I spoke with the barkeep, he just sort of ran off. He seemed really nervous. I don't know if that's because of what happened upstairs this morning, or if that's because he actually knows some more information than what he lets on for the Red Brands.
Red brands, you say, and 100 gold each, or split between all of us?
Split.
That's
I wouldn't worry about
interesting.
the gold that she provides, as if we do take this on, they will have plenty for us to take from them.
And
Do you have experience with them?
I have seen them around.
oh, so you know about these people, Alafa.
So can we take them?
Yeah, they're
Fragger, nice.
they act a lot tougher than they actually are.
Well, that's good to
Do
hear.
you think they're capable of killing the paladin?
I think that they are. He was not the strongest fighter in our group.
Do you
But I
know
don't
where?
think he did.
Do you know where they'd be located? Do they have a central location? Are they spread out around town?
They are kind of spread out and they move around a little bit. But I did hear rumors of a central location that they use.
Well, we can keep an eye out for that.
Are you familiar enough with what their leader looks like, or who runs their organization, or do you just sort of know of them?
Nobody has seen their leader. They say he usually stays behind and sends them out to collect their debts.
So if we should go after these guys, should we start at the central location or work our way from the outskirts? Like
You
the
could always
other.
talk to some of the other townsfolk and see who all is paying them for protection.
Okay. So that's one thing we should be on the lookout for. Does anyone else have something to add to like look out for, or any jobs?
Did
anyone
you could always
learn
tell them
anything
about
about
what you found out?
Well, what did I find out?
Strith.
Oh,
Yesterday while I was meditating at the place of worship in the town square, I was approached by a sister. I forget her name, but she was a sister of the worshipped Timora, and strangely, she was able to sneak up behind me, which most people usually have an issue with. And she told me that there was a tome that she was asked to retrieve and restore, but apparently she failed at this. So she had asked if our group would be willing to take on this task.
and do you know anything about this tome, like where it is, how we can get it?
Well, she says it's just outside of town, but didn't get an exact.
Not a direction.
No, we have to go back to her
right.
with whether or not we'll take it on, and then she'll give us more info.
By the way, if you guys are new, feel free to check out our social media links. We have
However,
YouTube, which is where the rest of this awesome D&D playthrough has been posted up. We have Twitter, Instagram,
Amy also
Facebook, and
suggested
Steam as
that
well.
We can't rule out this sister being completely innocent. So I think we should take that under effect as well.
Okay, so
We don't know who to trust around here in town.
so that's all the things we should keep in mind while we're out and about in the city. Definitely Bolt and I have to go get our swords back from the blacksmith. And I'm sure you guys have other places to go look for follow leads. I guess we'll meet back at the inn in I'll say 4 hours.
And I'm going to join you over there on the way to the blacksmith.
Sounds good, Streth.
I'm actually going to make my way to the back, guys. I'm going to try and look around the bar here and see if I can get any more information. I just don't trust that barkeep.
I'm going to sit here and make sure Palna doesn't scare anybody else off.
All right, Bolt, let's go. And Streth.
Okay.
Okay. So Bolt and Nima, and who else? Strith?
Yep.
Yeah,
Going to the blacksmith? All right.
I need my axe back.
Yep. Yeah, you do. All right. So you walk into the Lion's Head Coster, and there is the same woman, and I can't remember her name, so I'm going to look at it.
I'm gonna refer to as B word.
Isn't it Thalia or something?
Lenine.
Oh, I'm off.
Oh, Lenine Garofalo. I see what you did there.
Lenine. Oh, excuse me.
my
She
current
sees
weapons?
you all walk in,
I have
and
rapier.
immediately her eyes like focus on Bolt, and
She wants the
With
deal.
that sound effect too. That was perfect. What was that? It's like.
She's a cyborg!
Was that Windows,
So
the
I'm
Windows
gonna
95
dodge out of
sound?
the
Is that what
way
just happened?
Because
Did the Windows
Resistance
95
is
sound just
futile.
happen? Oh, that was good.
That-
All right, continue.
Okay. No, she actually goes a bit pale, and she's like, "Oh my God, you're alive! How?
Yeah, girl.
How are
Echoes,
you
what's up?
alive?"
Well, we removed the thing, didn't we?
Nothing kills me but me.
Yeah.
Nothing kills me but me.
But me itself.
I was just about to say that.
Drunk dwarf, always smooth with the words.
The drinking is 10 o'clock in the morning. Shut up.
You don't remember, do you?
Was I late to the pants party?
What
happened? What?
If anything, you were early. Way early.
I'm always early, girl. I'm always early.
You don't remember. So
What are you talking about?
you showed up last night. Here. Like, late. You don't remember at all.
I don't
You have no
remember,
memory
nope.
of this.
I went to bed and I
Okay.
slept great.
That's even stranger. You yes, you came in here and decided you were going to put on some moves. And you clearly had no business being up and about. You were about as pale as I've ever seen anybody. And after a couple minutes, you passed out. I went to go get some help to take you back to wherever you were supposed to go, and you were gone.
Tactical naps.
I mean,
I'm trying to be serious, but I really want to say something, but I'm not going to. So,
you're no fun.
hit it and quit it. Is that what I was gonna say? Yep.
Quit it. You quit it before hitting it. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't even get it in before the gun went off.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember that. I don't know. I woke up and
You
I didn't
looked
have any
like you
clothes
were just-
on.
You looked like you died there on the floor.
Later,
Like, that's how
Megzilla.
pale
Thanks for hanging out,
you
buddy.
were.
Appreciate it.
When the ale's flowing, I guess. I don't
He
remember.
seemed
I woke
okay
up.
this morning.
Yeah, I woke up, stood on the porch, felt great.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I'm glad.
Why?
I
What
think
happened?
you're lying. Tell
Listen.
me exactly what you saw.
Do you have our weapons? We're sort of looking
Hey, Nemesis.
around
Yeah,
the
well,
I
town
think
for
that's something more
information.
important than your weapons.
It's a good thing I did his before he showed up last night. Otherwise, I would have thought there wouldn't have been any point. So yeah, no, I've got your weapons. Let me go in the back and get them.
Give me back my medal.
Lucy, or what was it? What was the name?
It's just called the medal now.
Oh, it is.
You cannot kill the metal. All right. She will go into the back and come back a few seconds later with your weapons, and they are sharp and clean and ready to go.
Hmm.
And we
What do we
lost
owe ya?
Nima's. We lost Nima's video. Oh, we lost Nima.
Oops. No,
Yay! There it
I
goes.
accidentally-
It's broken.
GG.
no, I'm back.
Open that new tab.
Magna's so
Break all
mad.
the streams.
Magna's so mad. Magna's so mad. Alright, so now Sophie has to disconnect and then reconnect, I think, to fix
Oh,
it,
I'm
right?
back.
No,
You
I
do
can
want
just
me to?
move. I can just move them around, or I'll
Okay,
just leave
alright.
them and not care.
I
You're getting
accidentally closed the
desensitized to it
window.
now.
Seriously, do I need to reload?
Oh, gee.
No, you'll be
no.
fine.
This is
Okay.
fine work you did here. Thank you.
You're welcome. That'll be 2 silver each, please.
And
Kid, you got me right. Kid, you got me right. I forgot my wallet.
yeah, and yeah, I got you. And do we need to pay for any of the damages from Bolt yesterday?
Why would you remind
You got
her of
that. You got that too, right?
Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Aren't you sweet? Yes, 1 gold, please.
I hand her 1 gold piece.
Okay.
And again, I'm sorry about everything.
Yes, well, well, I was about to say it happens, but no, this doesn't usually happen at all.
Anyway, I'm not sure
Are
if Bolt
you-
asked this, but did you know what that glass orb was from yesterday?
Looks magic to me. Nah, that's all I could tell.
Magic. Interesting. We'll see if Olafa knows anybody who is connected to magic. Maybe he has
He's
a
trying to
friend in
pick her
town.
up. You think?
Well, we
Mr.
did have
Strabon.
a wizard in town, but he's disappeared.
Oh, do you know where he was last or where he used to live?
He had a room at the inn, but that was, I don't know, a couple months ago.
Do you know which room it was?
Why would you assume I know what room he was in?
I don't know. No rumor gets around town where people are staying, and
Yeah, but
They're,
room
they're
number?
not numbered rooms, by the way. It's too
Oh.
small
It's
an inn
just
for that.
a room.
just
Yeah,
a room.
just a room.
Okay.
It's room 1408, and everyone's dead.
That's where all the bodies are.
Okay, well,
Now
thank you
give me
for
ideas.
everything.
Thank you.
Strith, did you have anything to do here before we
Yeah.
head out?
Do you actually have weapons for sale here, or do you just craft them?
Oh yes, no, we definitely have them for sale. They actually come from our crafts people over in Neverwinter.
Okay.
I mostly just help maintain.
Do you have a rapier?
Yes, we do. As a matter of fact.
How much is one of those that I could purchase from you?
It's great emphasis.
Well, let me check my price book. Let's see. Rapiers run 25 gold.
Okay. I will go ahead and buy that from you. Actually, can I
All right.
see it before I buy it? I'd like to
Hey, what?
see the condition. Can I see the rapier before I buy it?
Sure. She'll step into the back, come back out a few seconds later with a sheathed rapier, and we'll hand it to you.
Okay. I'll unsheath it and just to look it over and test swing and
Yep.
Sethos, what's going
I'm
on?
content with that. When I say
Horntaki.
sounds good, and I go ahead
Rossier.
and sheath it back together.
Hello,
and
everyone.
Give her 25 gold.
All right. You're all set.
Actually,
Is
one
that
more
a donut?
thing.
I'm so hungry right
Have
now.
you heard? And I lean in and whisper. Have you heard of the red brands?
Do you know the muffin?
The red brands, huh?
Yeah, we're
Um,
trying to take them out.
I'm going to leave
She
at this point.
spits on the ground.
I'm going to head back to the bar.
Bunch of assholes. Want nothing to do with them or their lot.
Do you know where we can find them or their leader? We're trying to drive them out of the town, to be honest.
If you want to find them, go down to the Sleeping Giant. You can always find them there, causing no
Sleeping
end of
Giant.
trouble.
Is that a
Too bad I don't
place or
know
a
any
thing?
of what's going on right now.
The place. A tap room down at the end of town.
Everything's giant.
It's down at the end of town?
Yes.
Alright. The south end, the north end, or the east end?
It is right here.
Nice, Nemesis.
Well, thank you for pointing this out. We'll be sure to deal with them. You won't have to worry about them anymore.
If you can, good riddance.
Hmm.
Alright, well, let's go back to the inn and let everybody know what we found.
Sir.
Okay, so while everyone was down at the whatever the store was called, forgot what the store-
Blacksmiths.
Yeah, thank you.
The Lionhead's Coster.
We're continuing to sort of search around. Well, I'm searching around. Alafa's just drinking at the moment. And I'm looking around. What is it I'm seeing? I'm behind the counter now. Gonna be making my way into the kitchen.
Okay. Give me an investigation check, please. Actually, don't. Don't.
Hmm.
What's your investigation value?
+4, I guess. Oh, I'm breaking things.
So I'm going to roll it for you, and that way you don't know what you got. All right. Okay, so as you are searching behind the counter, you see, well, I mean, of course, there's the bottles of liquor and everything. There's the bartender's best friend, a cudgel with a nail in it, hidden right under where it's easy to reach, easy to grasp and swing if needed. There is place for money, various towels and things. Nothing that you would think of as out of the ordinary. As you were looking in the kitchen, it is probably one of the cleanest kitchens you've ever seen. Definitely well kept. It just so happens there's actually a pot of something bubbling on the oven at the moment, on the wood stove that's there, and it looks like it's about to boil over, since no one's there to watch it or mind it, with water kind of leaking out under the lid now. Kitchen.
All right, so
Cutlery.
I'm gonna grab a towel real quick, and just use that so I can grab the pot and just move it off the heated surface.
Oh, aren't you nice?
Well, all my belongings are here still. I wouldn't want the place to burn down while I'm.
Indeed.
So I peek my way out of the kitchen, and I notice that Alafa is not there anymore. I can hear footsteps. I assume he's gone upstairs. Now, whether to check on the lady or to look around, I don't know. I'd like to sort of very quietly sneak my way over to that jewel-encrusted rapier that's hanging behind the counter, and I'd like to switch it out for my existing one.
Okay. Now, you do realize that this will be fairly obvious, because yours is not jewel encrusted.
I bought it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just saying. Take that as you will.
Fair enough.
All right. You successfully swap out. Anything else?
You know what? On second thought, I'm gonna grab my my rapier off the wall as well.
Okay.
And I'm going to make my way down to the blacksmith.
All right. Okay, by this time, the others are probably leaving the blacksmiths. So you will actually see them coming out as you approach.
Yo, what up, Palna?
Hey,
Right on.
Pelna.
Hey,
Says
what's
the
going on,
dwarf.
guys? You got your weapons
Yeah.
back, I see.
I'm a ghetto dwarf.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
learn where we can find the red brands. I'm whispering. I'm like hush hush about it.
I like how you were
It's like
yelling and you
awkwardly
immediately
loud
whispered.
whispering, yeah. I know where we know where to
find it.
It was like awkward scream whispering is what it was.
Anyway, you seem busy. We'll tell you about it later.
Sounds good. I'll catch up with you guys shortly. I'm just gonna speak with the blacksmith for a minute. And so I go ahead and I walk in, and I take my rapier, my original one, and I place it on the counter, and I say, "Excuse me, what can I get for this?"
She looks at you, looks down at it, picks it up. Hmm. 10 gold.
Okay. And fair enough. That's not a bad price. What can you tell me about this? And I pull out the jewel-encrusted rapier and I place that on the counter.
All right, let's see what she remembers. She looks it over. Her eyes get a bit wide as she does so. But
Hey, Zeno.
she says, "Well, this looks like it'd be worth a lot."
Oh, I
Jeez.
have no doubt that it's worth a lot. I was curious if you knew anything about it.
Well, what do you mean? You want to know if I recognize it?
Do you recognize it? Does it have? Can you tell me anything particular about the metal, the design? Is it? How strong is it? Has it been well kept?
Oh, it's been extremely well kept and very well made. It's a masterwork, frankly. This isn't just for show. It's not magical, I don't think. I'm not an expert, but it's certainly a fine weapon. The jewels themselves just add value. If you found somebody, you could probably get it enchanted. It's of sufficient quality.
Now, as far as using this in battle goes, it's lovely that it's fancy. Is this something that will hold up better than my current rapier?
Probably, to be honest. It's just made better. More time, more effort, more care went into this weapon. I mean, granted, yours is going to last a while anyway, but sure.
Q, I've got a out of character question for you.
Yeah.
With something like weapons, are there they're both rapiers. Do they both do the same amount of damage? Is it purely based on the type of weapon?
Yes, not purely, but almost always. The only place where you're going to see a difference is when there is magic involved. But typically, a rapier is a rapier is a rapier is a rapier.
Perfect.
Unless there's magic involved. Yeah.
All right. Well, milady, tell you what, how much will you give me for this one?
I could give you 100.
Ha! 100. I was looking for a fair deal.
Well, it's a fine weapon, and it's like I said, it's certainly well kept, and it's got some obvious worth to it. But For one thing, I have to be able to turn around and sell it. I have to make some profit on it. A weapon like this, you're going to find, to be honest, you're going to find a weapon like this going for about 200 normally. That's just standard markup.
Well, absolutely. I'm no stranger to markup, but I do feel that it's definitely worth more than 100 gold.
That's your call. Of course, I'm the one who's actually running the store that specializes in this sort of thing, so
Will you give me 120?
Can I get
How
a
about you
120, get a
roll
120, 120, 20, 20, 20, 121?
How about you roll a persuasion roll? There's Woofy.
Persuasion.
Careful.
Which I'm good at. Excellent.
Angel kill you.
1 million gold. That's pretty good.
I should have asked for more.
Actually, that's pretty good. It's about right. Yeah, okay, sure. I think I could do that.
All right, you have yourself a deal, and I push the rapier forward on the counter, and I take my my original one back.
All right. She'll give you the 120.
Sweet. I better add that to
You
my inventory.
ass. All right. Anything else?
No, I'm good. I make my way back.
Okay. Alafa, you were going upstairs. Was there anything in particular you were doing upstairs?
Maybe. Would you like to roll an investigation check?
If that's what you're doing. Are you investigating?
I'm not investigating anything.
I think
But
he's
if
asking
anybody
if you
wants
want
to. Find out, they need to roll an
I'm the
investigation
DM. I
check.
don't have to roll shit.
You're blind to my actions, friend. Blind, I say.
Steak is
If
delicious,
I'm
though,
blind to
Standing
your
Wolf.
actions, your actions didn't happen.
They
Booyah.
happened. They happened.
Nothing happens that is not in the sight of God.
I went and removed a few items from a certain room. Well, nobody was around.
What items?
Any items that could be of adverse reaction to anybody investigating further in this room.
I mean, you had something in mind? I mean, I don't think there was anything. Unless I missed something. There's nothing to find.
Let's see.
Wow,
This
that's a lot of
is one
stuff,
of the
Tadari.
downsides to Roll20. I don't know if you can send private messages. I don't think you can.
On raid call, I sent you one.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I saw that. Oh. Okay. So, not really necessary.
Yeah, you can. I don't know what it is, Standing Wolf, but I know you're supposed to type QCM or something, I think.
Okay, fair enough. That'll work. We'll go with that. Okay. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. All righty. So
Negative.
now, unless anybody else has anything, 4 hours have passed, and it is time to reassemble. We are not
Lady's
really.
still passed out.
I wanna go there.
That's a good point. No, she will have woken up. If only just. You're going over there? You don't even know what there is. Looks to be a gated manor house of some kind.
Probably bad news bears.
Right here that I'm pinging.
Yeah. There's a big
Hey,
fence
guys.
around it. With a
See
gate.
that fenced manor over there?
Yeah, but
I'm
what about
standing
it?
inside a bar. I don't see much.
Look out the window.
Do you know
From the
who lives there?
window to the wall.
Alafa, do you know who lives there?
Oh, your business grow.
I don't know who lives there.
Hey,
You guys
barkeep.
don't know anything about that place.
I assume someone's behind the counter.
Megna.
Right
Anna is
now,
behind
it is
it.
a very frazzled woman. Monster of a woman. He's like, oh, ooh,
Miss.
ooh.
Hey, miss.
What?
Oh, what's it?
What?
Do you know who lives in that manor over there?
Manor? It's abandoned. Nobody lives there.
Abandoned, you say?
Yeah. That's been
Do you
abandoned
know who
for
used
many
to live
years.
there?
Nice,
Oh,
JP.
some lord or another. Not just in my lifetime, no.
All right, thank you. So, Bolt, do you still want to go? She says it's empty.
I want to go check it out.
Oh,
All right.
I forgot
what
to
about everybody
mention,
else?
guys, I forgot to mention something. Me and Bolt and Strith found out that the bandits, the red brands, they're at a place called Sleeping Giant, and apparently it's in that direction. Do you guys want to check it out or sneak around before we go to the mansion? Try and see if we can find some of these red brands.
That's fine. To be perfectly honest with you guys, and I lower my voice because I don't want the barkeep to hear me at this point. Although I assume she's distracted, I don't know, so to be careful, I'm whispering at this point. Perhaps once we gather enough intel, it might be better to try and stealth our way in and deal with this quietly as opposed to what we've been doing in the past. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on this.
Sure, we definitely don't want to get spotted while we're just trying to gather information. But just in case, let's bring our weapons.
Fair.
I just charge in with my axe. I'll follow the herd.
Just
Tell me where you want killed.
You're going which place are you going to?
I'm following.
So, as
whatever
I
Balna says.
remember, the Sleeping Giant is about here, right? So I said that we should
Yeah, it's
sneak
right here.
around. Yeah, we should sneak around, and if we see somebody, we'll like take note of it as we're trying to get to the mansion Bolt wants to, check out. But I mean, if we see someone on the way, we'll follow them or like investigate them or whatever.
Okay.
Is there
Somebody
a way
roll
to
a-
see before we roll anything? Is there a way to
Yes.
see if there's any creatures or rats anywhere nearby?
Rats. Well, you could roll a perception roll on the way to see if you see any such vermin. That's pretty good. I will say that it is fairly obvious that as you are approaching, that there are a lot. You can see this building as you're approaching. It is not well kept. It is a hole in the ground, practically, with a building over it. There are quite a few places that you can identify as being holes that creatures, critters, rats, snakes, things like that would use. So yes.
Okay, so
If you want more details, you can roll a nature roll. Otherwise, you don't have to.
No, I don't need to roll a nature roll for what I plan on doing. Before we venture into this unkept building, I would like to use my Awakened Mind ability, which allows me to touch the minds of a creature and communicate with it. Would I be able to communicate with a creature to ask it to go in there and investigate for us?
As I recall, there may be some restrictions on that ability. Let me take a look. Not wizard.
I recall something about needing to be able to speak common or to be
Yeah, that's
intelligent.
kind of what I'm thinking. You don't. The creatures must be able to understand at least one language. Yeah. So they have to have the
Tanari,
ability
interesting.
to understand language. Although I tell you what, that's pushing it. That's not.
I know they're not woodland creatures, but those are usually like Trents and stuff that speak that.
Yeah. I will give you a chance to roll a. You know what? We'll just call it either an Arcana check or an untrained Charisma check. I'm guessing the untrained Charisma is probably going to be better for you.
Let's see. Where is my untrained Charisma?
Should be on your core stats page.
They're about the same. I almost want to do an Arcana instead, just because of my class.
It's up to you. 16's pretty good. I'm going to allow you, even though the rules don't really allow for it, I'm going to say that you power through it, and with your knowledge of Arcana, you're able to kind of bend the way the magic works. You're not sure you'd be able to do this again. You're just kind of improvising. You're MacGyvering this spell as you go. And you're able to, you think you're able to communicate to...
it could be a tarp.
Give me a d4. So we'll say it is a small rat. You're able to communicate to a small rat. You think you're able to communicate to him this concept. He seems to and go off. And what was it exactly you were trying to have him do?
To just see if there was anything in there that could be threatening. Either to him or to us. Something that would be larger than him. As it is abandoned. So mostly anything would probably be threatening to him.
Yeah. So he will come back out. And let's see. How's he going to communicate this? You don't understand rat. So you will receive a few fleeting images of many, many sets of very large boots. And they all look noxious to kind of communicate it how a rat would communicate it.
Okay.
Obviously, things don't look noxious; they smell noxious, but that's the rat senses kind of going weird in your brain. So, and by not looking noxious doesn't mean they actually smell bad. It means they look off.
Yeah.
Bad. Yeah. Okay.
Guys,
convey
what's
that
he
information.
doing?
They'll convey that information to the other people with us
I'm just listening.
and let them know
All right.
that
Somebody else roll a
there could
d4,
be somebody
please.
in there.
Anyone? Anyone?
Nope.
Nice.
Good
Nope,
roll.
Yancy beat you to it. All right. You're walking up to the building, and aside from occasional guffaws, there's nothing else out of the ordinary.
And sorry, this is the sleeping giant we're approaching?
Yes, it is a very ramshackle building with a sign hanging from a signpost above the door, which barely has any paint left on it, of a giant sleeping, literally like on his head, like he's kind of rolled up onto himself, like toddlers do. They kind of sleep like, and it's a giant.
Okay. Well, I'm going to very cautiously sneak my way up to the window I'd like, or one of the windows, towards the side of the building, I guess. Do we know which building specifically this one is?
It is this one.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to make my way around just to the back corner of the building. There looks like there's a shed or whatever that is behind it there, and I'm going to look for a window to kind of peer through.
All right, give me a d4.
You and your ones.
Wow.
So many ones tonight.
All right, so every window in this place, except for the one at the front of the building, is boarded up.
Fly, you fools! What's up, Top
And
Blank?
not boarded up very well either.
Hi, everyone, coming in.
It's
Good
just
to see
enough
everyone.
to block the line of sight.
Okay, fair enough. Is this? Can you describe what else I see back here? Like, is this a shed that's back here?
This here, that little shed there, I will say that it is probably the only redeeming feature of the sleeping giant, and that would be an extra large outhouse.
Nothing like a good pooper.
Well, it's certainly a well-used one. You can tell that by the smell.
That's great. So I'll make my way back to the side, I guess, or to the road that's on the side there. And gentlemen, it appears everything's boarded up. We're not going to get much information unless we try more direct routes.
Okay. If we're not gonna find anything here, let's go up to the manor, I guess.
We could always come back at nightfall, when it's perhaps things have quieted down a bit.
Maybe we'll see something on the way back from the manor.
Fair enough. I agree. Let's move on.
All right. Everybody going up to the manor? Everybody in agreement?
Yep.
Agreed.
All right.
Yeah.
So you will wind your way up the sloping hills. That's you can see the path there is kind of snaking along it, so it can make its way up the hills and up the plateaus. And as you reach the front of the manor, there's a wrought iron fence surrounding the grounds on that upper plateau. It is 10 feet tall and change, and there is a large ornate gate that is blocking the road, and it appears to be chained across.
Firing bolt, go slice through it.
Man, this place is creepy.
I charge it and smack my axe on the door.
I think you should roll to see if you even hit it.
I know, that's what I have to do, but that's what I'm doing. You tell me
Oh,
to
he's
go,
gonna
I
roll.
go.
He's gonna roll. Roll it.
Hopefully not a 1.
What do you want me to roll?
Roll an attack roll.
You fucking crits, the whole gates fall off.
Probably.
Don't say it, it'll happen.
Oh,
So close. So close. Didn't actually throw a 20, but damn, that was close. I think that's a 19 for you. Jesus. Yeah, that's a 19. Fucking hey, man. Alright, so
The best
you,
roller.
wow.
I put a dent in it, so does that mean Pound can shoot it with an arrow and it opens, or what?
You know,
Catch
I
the bridge
don't
on fire.
I don't think that this Roll20 site does random rolls. I think it says, you know what, I hate Palnikaz, and I'm gonna give him ones. And Bolt Vanderhuge, just because of his beard, he's gonna get crits on everything.
Well, see, the thing is, Roll20 gets their rolls from random.org, and random.org gets their data from space. So it's space that doesn't like
Cosmic
you.
anomaly.
Aliens hate
Yeah,
you.
the cosmos hates you. Carl Sagan hates you.
That's great.
Yeah. And now Neil deGrasse Tyson as well. Sorry.
Well,
Alright, so
It's harsh.
you
that
swing
answers-
down your axe and cleave the rusty chain in twain, and it falls down onto the dirt on the road, broken, and the gate slowly.
Why you gotta be so loud?
That's sucking oil.
Oh god, it's Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's.
well, Bull, thanks for opening the door. It saves me the trouble of asking Paulina to pick this lock.
He would have rolled a 1 anyway.
Hey, I mean, I don't know what this roll is you speak of. I was just gonna ask him to try.
Alright.
Well, door's open. Let's go.
Doors open. I
Shall
turn
we
around,
proceed?
bow.
Do we see
How,
any
how's our
torches?
vision, by the way? Like, do we need a torch to see around, or?
It's still daytime, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think it's like
before
It's still
midday.
daytime. It's daytime, yeah,
Oh, okay.
exactly.
It's daytime? Okay.
Alright, so
Hey Nerdanchi, what's
as
going
you
on?
are passing through the gate, you hear from behind you, "Hey!"
Huh?
Anybody turn to look, or you just keep walking?
I mean, I turn around and look.
I've still got ringing in my ears from that fucking gate opening.
I'll turn around and look as well.
All right. There appear to be 4 men running up the road the way you came. They are armed, and they do not look happy.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen?
One of them will step forward as they approach, and the other 3 standing behind him will kind of flick their cloaks meaningfully, their red cloaks, and say, the one in front will say, "What you lot think you're doing?"
We're investigating this manor. It seems like a fun place to be.
You just go around on other people's private property, just walking in as if you own the place.
Who owns it, if I might ask?
It's not you, I'll tell you that much.
Well, I mean, unless you can tell me that
I think
somebody
you better be
owns
on your
it.
way right now.
Or what?
If you or else me and my friends are going to have to get a little bit rough here. Know what I mean?
Honestly, my friend, you don't look that tough, so
Grab an
I'd
adult.
move along and let us go
Look
about our
who's never
business.
been around town. Look who's never heard of us,
We have
right?
a bolt.
Well, who are you?
Have you heard of the Red Brands, huh? You been around long
Aye.
enough to hear about us? Yeah.
I've heard of
You don't-
them. You guys don't
go
sound very tough.
You don't go fucking with the Red Brands, right? you fuck with the red brands, and you get you get hurt. That's what you get. I don't remember how it goes. We got a phrase or something. It's been a while.
So, gentlemen, you mean to tell me?
Already.
Gentlemen, you mean to tell me that the red brands are made up of a collection of the four of you lot?
Let's roll an intelligence check for this guy.
Kappa
Already
Kappa.
have a plan. I
He's
have
like-
a plan.
Exactly.
I
many
see
of
what
there
you're
are
trying
you?
to do there. I see. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You rolled a -1 for me, didn't you?
No, he rolled really well, but unfortunately, that only goes so far. You saw what you were doing, just didn't necessarily know the best way to deal with
Yeah, fair enough.
it.
Rope. Does anybody have any rope?
We all have a bunch of rope, I think.
Pretty much, most of
I
you
need
do.
to make a grappling hook real quick.
All right.
Just kidding. I'm just kind of looking at the dudes and I'm just like, you guys are a bunch of bitches. That's what I'm thinking.
So you best be stepping off then. Get.
No, we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
keep
take a step
investigating this. Unless you
Take a step
guys
forward, and I'm gonna
want to
stand
fight
next
us.
to Gurgintius.
Bolt, what are you saying?
I take a step forward and stand next to Gurgintius.
All right. They start drawing weapons.
Hmm.
I didn't throw my
Oh,
weapon,
boy.
I took a step forward.
Yeah, they start drawing weapons.
I ready
Alright.
my two-hander as well, and I pointed
If
at
that's how
them.
it's going to be.
I throw out my middle fingers and I say, let's do this.
You guys
Alright.
have all read what I wrote, right? Like that's my plan at least.
Is Palna behind us right now? Is Palna behind?
It's a boss fight! Oh boy!
All right. Yeah, let's
I just
figure
look
out
back and I
placement.
say, hey,
So-
come up here.
Reed, can you turn up your mic at all? You're like
Like what?
quieter than everybody.
Hold on, I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, it's
Alright,
been like that for a
so-
little while.
Yeah. So Reed and Gargantius, you guys are up front.
I don't know why it's doing that. Sorry.
There you
That's
go.
a lot better.
Yeah.
Would
it
you
keeps
like us to
for
roll
some reason
initiation?
Windows keeps rolling my volume down.
Initiative, sorry.
Doing it.
You guys can roll initiative. Yeah, sure.
We need our characters.
Come on!
Oh yeah,
Give me
we
something
gotta
good.
highlight them.
Oh, seriously? Shit. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
want 'em out
tell you
for
what
this place?
then. Just go ahead and
To roll initiative.
Roll
you don't
it.
need 'em.
yeah.
D20.
Let's do this. Let's do this one at a time. Let's do this one at a time. Bolt. Roll a d20.
Okay, we've got this over here.
And then what is your plus?
Initiative.
Oh, for initiative?
Yeah.
Mine's +3, interesting.
You know what? I know what we can do. I know what we can do. We'll do this.
Just throw our tokens on the page.
That would actually be harder.
Oh, would it?
Yeah,
You
I
guys have your
rolled
tokens
mine.
on here. You guys have your tokens on this page.
Let me see.
Yep.
It would
Yep.
be. Oh, it's down here.
My tokens go on.
So do you
Go
want
ahead.
me to roll
Boom.
initiative now?
Yeah, go ahead and re-roll, both of you. Bolt and Gargantius, go ahead and re-roll.
What do I hit the?
No, that's much better for me.
How are you doing that again? Is it the little icon below next to gear?
Yeah, make sure you're highlighted. You're on the
Also,
river.
you're quiet again.
Yeah,
What
you
the-
got super quiet again. Mr. Unidirectional Microphone.
No, I know what's doing it. He needs to change one of the settings on his sound profile.
I'm pissed. All right,
Jesus,
so I
you guys-
select my guy and I click the bottom icon.
Select your guy and hit initiative.
No,
Like
on your,
quick page.
Yeah, core stats, there's an initiative button.
We
It's
might be
okay,
able to kill them
okay,
in one
he's a
turn
dwarf.
before they even get to fight.
Yeah, possibly. With this fucking set. Alright.
Well, guys, make sure we don't kill him. Like, I mean, we have to get them to go back to their boss, and like the goal is the boss, not them.
All right. So,
Interesting.
I am assuming that Gargantius and Bolt are kind of.
So that's the turn order, guys.
This. We're not going to bother. We're just going to do this in what is called Theater of the Mind, which basically the fancy way of saying we're just going to imagine it. We're going to do it in our heads. So,
Theater of the
You
mind.
guys are up front. I'm assuming that Strith, you're probably. I'm assuming everybody else is kind of in a second line behind that. It's up to you to kind of just determine. Tell me on your turn.
I like that,
what it is
Hater.
you're going to do, where you're trying to position yourself, and we'll go from there. They have one guy standing in front and 3 others standing behind in line. And they're all on the road. Probably about, I'm going to say at this point, 30 feet away. So, Bolt, you could barely reach the guy in front and attack him. But it is Alafa's and Strith's turn, so I'm going to let them figure out what to do. Who's going first? Or you guys can go simultaneously.
All right, so there's 4 of them.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do a sneak attack.
And they want to fight, so we'll fight.
Oh, they're coming after you.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'll go ahead and go first. I'll attack the one whichever's closest to me.
Try winning.
Okay,
Good
the guy in
advice.
front. Alright. Nice. Max damage. Alright, so he you know, I'm gonna need some kind of like text editor or something to keep track of this.
Oh man, it's not thick. I tried to like put in like a text version of what's going on. Oh, there. Does it show up for everybody on the bottom right?
Yeah, I see it.
So bottom right of what?
Of the map.
Emphasis.
Oh yeah.
You hit him for 10, so he's got. Alright.
This fight
So
music
you,
though.
basically smack him in the face with that purple energy that you love to throw around, and it sears in his face, and he screams and brandishes his weapon. He has a nice little purple burn now. Well, not a little. Strith, what are you doing?
Well, I say to my buddies here, I would say, well, I guess it's time to break in this new rapier. So I'm going to dash forward to, just so that I can encounter one of them, the guy on the right, and I'm going to say, well, you brought this on yourselves, and I'm going to attack him with my rapier.
Okay. Now, Strith, something I want to double check, because I think we were overestimating your damage, by the way.
We were.
I
To
think,
YouTube.
because you get 2 attacks,
Sorry, Nemesis. It has to be
Right.
approved.
I think
free to
however,
use.
unarmed. I think that's the way it works.
Or
What's going
wielding
on,
monk
everyone? By the
weapons.
way, all the new people in here. Appreciate you guys hanging out.
Let's
We're
see.
considered monk weapons, though.
Feel free to check out all our social media links.
So there's like
YouTube,
several
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and
lines of
Steam.
training in martial
And
arts
if you're
with
not
weapons
already,
for
feel
monks.
free to give the channel a
Let's
follow.
see. You practice martial arts, blah, 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 unifying benefits when you are unarmed or wielding only monk weapons. I was pretty sure it was. Oh, here we go. Simple weapons and short swords. So a rapier is not a simple weapon. So
I'm
you
back,
would not
Zeno.
get your second attack.
So confused.
But the rapier is a martial melee weapon.
Yes, you are not proficient in it.
Oh.
So, unfortunately, you don't even get your +2 that you would normally get. You would get your strength bonus. Wait, no, it's a rapier, so it has finesse. So you would get your dexterity bonus
Finesse, interesting.
on your attack. Yeah. So what is your dexterity bonus?
It is 3.
All right. So d20 plus 3. That's your roll.
I'm curious to see what's
And
going
which
to
one
happen.
are you attacking? The leader or one of the guys on the side?
One of the guys on the side.
Okay. You rolled an 11. He will dodge that.
Okay.
He just kind of goes.
Re-recording of Megna. I like it.
Okay.
All right. So that'll unless you did your move to get up there and your attack. So I don't think you have any other bonus actions, or do you have? You're a monk, so you have bonus actions up below do. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything else you're gonna do? Or you're good.
I'm good for now.
Okay.
Gargintus.
All right. Gargintius.
Oh, Gargintius. I keep screwing up his name. My bad.
Okay, so how far are they? Like, am I able to even swing at them, or do I have to take steps forward?
You could reach any of them. You're up front,
And
and you have a longer stride than Bolt.
okay.
Actually, I forgot Bolt. You've got barbarian speed, don't you? All right, go ahead. Sorry.
My main question is, since I have this new move called Action Surge, does that mean I can attack twice by using it? Or is that like a different kind? I just want to understand what the different actions I can do using Action Surge.
Sure. Action Surge means that on your turn you can take one additional action on top of your regular action and a possible bonus action. So, in other words, yes, you can do.
In other words,
you
yes.
can do anything that you could do again, or in addition to. But you can only do that once until you rest for an hour.
Got it.
So yeah, you could attack twice. You could move twice and attack once. You could any of the things that are in that list. Remember the combat actions handout we've got?
Yeah.
That thing? Yeah, any of those things you could do as well.
Okay, in that case, I'm not gonna use Action Surge. I'm just gonna attack the, let's say R4 is the closest one.
Okay. R4?
The guy closest to me, the red brand 4.
I should actually hold on. I have to look at this again.
The guy who's up front?
Yeah, I labeled them Red Brand 1, Red Brand 2, Red Brand 3, Red Brand... Because we don't know their names.
I don't see any of that.
Bottom right corner?
It's in the bottom right in white.
He wrote it on the map
Yeah. It's on the
underneath
Oh,
my camera.
Geez, I can barely see it.
I can't do bold face or anything, so that was the best I could do.
I can barely see that. Alright.
Oh, looks like he's dead.
Well, you definitely hit him. And you were doing the guy in front. So yeah, with that, he's gonna go down choking on his own blood.
Can I yell at the others? You guys are gonna meet the same fate if you don't back off and tell your boss we're the new kids in town, or no, we're the new dudes in town.
Roll the intimidation.
Intimidation.
Yeah, roll
All right.
that intimidation.
Oh,
Alright.
I'm not very I'm the kid.
They look at each other and they're like, "You took down our brother!" Wow! Good job,
Fair enough.
Palma.
Yes. All right.
What are you doing? We got one dead red brand. The other three look like they're about ready to fuck up some shit.
Right. Well, I haven't expressed this to anyone yet, but my thought process is I would love to catch or keep one of these guys alive, because at the end of the day we need to kill their leader, and we still don't know
Gotta
what he
catch 'em
looks
all.
like or